because my talk show was chosen second best in Prince George's County.
Wonderful.
And I have so many followings of women because I'm also a very truthful talk show host. I'm very honest.
I'm sorry, what?
I said I'm very truthful and I'm very honest on my show.
That is two very important qualities.
It is. And the one thing, you know, that really, really changed my whole life, like I said, was when I took that fall. Because I had lost control and I was not in the same place I should have been. So I was really angry because I had done this just the day before Christmas. So, but you know, Hazel, since I've gotten out of the hospital, I was in there for 9 days. I had surgery twice on my leg, but I've just got a little tiny scar, so I'm very lucky. But I got a big rod down the front, which you can't even tell on my leg because it's inside. But what I'm trying to get to you is this too. I have not let things get to me because I'm important. When I fell, I lost all of my control. You can't walk to the bathroom with a broken, you know, leg, part of your leg and your hip. You can't do that because your femur is the biggest bone in your body.
Oh, yes.
And the pain was so intense. But I've learned now I take time for me. The gym, I love going there, but I don't want anybody to talk to me. I just want to go in there, do my hours work. And by the time I get home, I just want to cool off. And I'll go in the bedroom, lock my door, and I've been taking naps.
That's
I've never done that before, but I am the most important person.
Yeah. Oftentimes, I think an accident in life is a lesson.
It was a lesson for me.
And if we continue to look at that, that's not anything bad.
No, it's not.
And many times illnesses is also a lesson because the body is the most intelligent machinery that we have. And learning to do and practice how to listen to it is, I think, it's very, very important.
It is. Your body gives you messages, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
They
But
send
oftentimes
signals.
we're not listening.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah. And just going to get my nails done, that to me is heaven, said to somebody who with my hands and my feet. So, I mean, there's many things that we all can do. I know this. But I wanted to talk to you about a few things, really. Some young girls are so very, very young, and they have children. And they're working and working. And when they get off, they're going to pick up the baby. They're going to go home. And then they become very, very angry because there is not any time for them. How could you help them? Some advice. That's a big one. I know it's a big
question. But this event in their life occurred. First, I believe that it must be acceptance.
You have to accept your own responsibility. Yes, okay.
You are now responsible. And you have brought another life into the world.
Exactly.
There must be respect for that life.
Yes, there has to be.
The mother, the woman, is the goddess of the earth.
Right.
There immediately is a respect that must be developed for your own being and your own responsibility.
Right. So you have to learn to accept the responsibility of the choice that you made, because there's lots of choices you could have done differently.
One of the best jobs when it's done in a happy situation is being a mother.
Yes, it is. It's so great to bring a human life into this world and watch them grow.
It's a miracle.
It is a miracle. It is a miracle. Because I work with children who are only 9 and 10 years old who are incarcerated for running away from home. Their parents have turned them over. And I don't see, they're void of love.
Yes.
You know, if I make an offer to go over to give them a hug, they think I'm going to hit them, so they
jump away.
Yeah, and I will, after being there for like 2 hours, program with them, when I leave, can I have that hug now? I've never had a hug before. And it just breaks my heart in half.
Yes. My work also, it's very interesting because we have the word oha shiatsu. So shiatsu is touch, it's finger pressure.
Yes,
it's a Japanese word. But under the second line of that logo is touch for peace.
Yes, yes.
And that's what you're doing in helping these young people. If they accept your touch, this is a wonderful healing, simple way
Yeah, because
to heal.
the little boys will tell me that was such a game. I feel so warm. And, you know, it's just, I'm doing what I do because, like I told you, I lost a son on my own. But I see so many children that parents are losing in the places that I work at. And I can't get to everybody. I can't save everybody. But I take them through programs, and I show them how to like, respect, and love themselves.
Very good.
I
Wonderful.
do. I do.
Wonderful.
And that some of the girls have said, you know, Mrs. Brown, I don't eat as much as I used to. And when I was chosen Working Woman of the Year, I received lots of gifts, but one was $1,000. And I bought some exercise equipment for the girls. And when you go back maybe a month later to see them, they've lost inches and pounds. And they didn't think they were any good anymore. They were fat, they were ugly. And the outside is not always the greatest on all of us, but it's what we have inside of us. How can we rid ourselves of all that awful anger that we have inside? Because I was ready to tear everything up in the house when I broke my hip and stuff. I felt I was so stupid. Why did I have my leg over here? Why didn't I have it in the usual place? And tomorrow's Christmas Eve. I've got so much to do. I don't have time for this, you know? But in the hospital, I didn't have a chance to think a lot because they kept me on morphine. Oh, my God, it was... But the point is, when I came out of that haze, I looked at things differently. What happened to me was for a reason, a very big reason.
Yes.
My marriage wasn't all that great. I was contemplating maybe a divorce. And falling and the feelings that he showed. I don't know what I would have done the first 3 or 4 weeks. I couldn't make it to the bathroom by myself. And I mean, here he is with the bedpans and the walkers and all of the things. So now there was a reason for this, okay? So now things are going better, and I'm just hopeful that I don't forget everything that he did.
Do try in your healing, because you are still in a healing
yes,
mode,
I am.
To get some acupressure work.
Do you do that?
That's my work.
I will come see you.
Ohashiatsu, Maryland. That is the work, the touch for peace. It's acupressure.
Really? I've heard that's so good.
It's different, though, from massage.
Okay.
Because in massage, there's a table, and we don't use a table. We don't use, you're not bare flesh or...
Are you lying down or standing up?
No oils. You are on the floor, dressed.
Really?
Dressed, and you're on a futon.
A futon, okay.
And we do pressure with the hands.
No needles?
We're kneeling, no needle. It's acupressure, not acupuncture.
Acupressure.
It's acupuncture without needles, some people like to say. The foundation is the same. We're working on the meridians, the pathways of energy throughout your body. And you are in a lovely state of breathing and meditation.
Okay.
So it can be excellent for you. You
have
say
to
you
try
get
that.
a little,
A little flighty.
yeah,
Jittery.
please come. I would love to offer you a way to help yourself.
That would be really, really good. Now, what about food? You said you just lost weight just by changing the way you eat or something?
Absolutely. You've touched on the 3 prongs,
Oh, okay.
which is exercise, and one can do very simple, deep breathing exercises.
Okay.
It doesn't need, walking is excellent in the early morning.
What about my bike? Is that any good?
It's fine.
I feel good when I get off of it.
It's
really
fine.
good.
But do add to that, if you can, in nature. Find a beautiful place that you love. The morning has a different moisture in the air. Nature is waking up, so it has a different quality of air, right?
Yes, not all the cars and the combustions out
I
there.
know,
I
I
know. I wish we
know.
could do something about that.
Okay, well, somewhere.
Because that's
when you
one.
have
Okay,
it.
that's one.
That's very healing for you.
Really? Do you get up in the morning and go out walking?
I do, or I have a whole series of exercises that I do in my bed first.
Do you?
Very, very
What
simple.
do you do?
Very simple. I do work for my hands this way. I do work this way, all my stretches.
Really?
Very simple. I developed this in Bali, Indonesia, when I'm there teaching.
Oh, did you go to, okay. Are you from Indonesia?
No, I'm not.
Where are you from?
But I was born in Jamaica,
Jamaica.
West Indies.